Last night, the Israeli army, hiding in a Palestinian-plated car, obstructed a vehicle carrying an entire family of 6, then opened fire, shot and killed the mother, the father, and the youngest of the 4 sons, aged 7 and 5, and left 2 kids without parents and without 2 of their brothers. The day before, Israeli settlers with military-grade weapons shot and killed a 24-year-old in Qusra, Nablus. Not only killed him, but then pursued to go to his body, beating it and stabbing it post-mortem. And here's the thing about the West Bank. There is no resistance, and there is no capacity to confront Israeli practices and violence. Instead, it is a vulnerable population facing a feral and genocidal regime with military-grade weapons. There is something to be learned about what is happening in the West Bank and the broader regional war that the U.S. and Israel have instigated. It's never about defense. It is never about security. It is about conquest, annexation, and colonialism. And when there is no resistance to Israel, that will not mean that there is justice. That will not mean that there is peace. That will not mean that there's a cessation of Israeli practices to continue building what they imagine to be the greater Israel. So when I'm watching what is happening regionally, and I'm witnessing what is happening locally, it becomes harder to deny that these wars are not about the wars, nor are they about the explanations that the Israeli military and the U.S. government provide. It becomes clearer that they are smokescreens in order to push a new colonial agenda, to redraw maps, and the gruesome violence that we are witnessing in the West Bank in order to annex more lands and take over what remains accessible to Palestinians is telling of where Israel and the United States are heading. Full conquest. And as Israel wages war on Lebanon and Iran to further take over what remains of Palestine, tomorrow they'll be waging wars on places like Jordan and Egypt to take over what remains of Lebanon. And if it is not impeded, this cycle will keep on going, because that's how colonialism works.